Hello Aries, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecast with your love and life reading for the first half of October, from the 1st all the way through the 15th, general as always. So please keep that in mind throughout your reading and take from it what makes sense for you personally. So we're going to be taking a look at how your person feels about you and then how they ultimately feel about the connection. I'll be pulling from my Heavenly Hearts Oracle to get things started for you. All right, so let's get started. For Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, and for cross watchers as well. Here we go. So we're starting off with, I never knew happiness until you. Oh, that's a beautiful message. Let's grab another. My sexual fantasies about you are intensely climactic. It's out of this world. All right, so they're clearly fantasizing about you in a very sexual nature. Let's grab another message from the Heart and Soul Whispers of Love by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot for Aries. All right, so they are admitting to keeping secrets from you. All right, so maybe you're aware of that. All right, but maybe not. So let's go ahead and clarify with some tarot here. If they did keep things from you, well, first of all, what I'm getting here is some of their sexual fantasies could have been things that they did keep from you if you weren't aware of that. And for those of you who are at a distance from one another and not together at this point in time, they could also be keeping their feelings hidden at this point. All right, so let's grab some tarot from my Valentine Connection tarot deck for Aries. So I'm not sure yet, based off of what we're seeing here, if you guys are together or apart. Let's see. All right, so this seems to be a person who wanted to take things slow, which is, there's nothing wrong with that. Slow and steady. So what I'm picking up so far is this isn't someone that just wanted to come into your life and have it be just a physical connection. They wanted to actually get to know you and develop the relationship, but of course they are feeling the sexual chemistry. We see the Hierophant right here. So this is about a spiritual lesson that they might have learned, but it's also a card of commitment. Let's see. We also have the Magician. So far we've got some really good cards presenting itself here, Aries. The Magician could represent Gemini or Virgo, the Hierophant representing Taurus. So some of those signs might actually be significant for some of you. Sorry about the noise. We've got this warehouse nearby and they just make so much noise sometimes. I apologize. So we do have the Emperor showing up representing the divine masculine. Now this is an Aries reading and the Emperor represents Aries. So for some of you, especially if you happen to be divine feminine and watching for a masculine Aries, here they are. All right, so it could be this masculine who wants to be able to manifest union with you, or if you guys are already together, but maybe going through stuff, they're really wanting to take charge of this situation and maybe to not keep secrets anymore and just let it all out in the open. Let's see. What else, please, for Aries? They could also be career-oriented. We see law and order right there. They could be in law enforcement. Look at this, guys. And here is the Empress. So you guys are coming through as divine counterparts That's the second time that we're seeing Taurus energy. So take that if it makes sense for your situation. We do have the Six of Swords that is followed by the Moon, as well as the Seven of Cups. So for those who ran into some challenges in the relationship, and we go back to the secrets, because the Moon can represent that. The Moon can represent lies and deception and secrets. It could have been a secret affair. It could have been somebody entertaining other options in their love life, you know. So I feel that could have been part of the reason for why you guys might have gone your separate ways. But this person, I feel, is really wanting to transition away from some of those more challenging times and just concentrate on making better choices. Yeah, you guys clearly had a Tower moment here. The Tower also representing Aries. So there's something significant about that, Aries, when it comes to this experience for you. So since we're focusing on how this person feels about you, we are clearly seeing that they never knew the type of happiness that a person could experience until they met you. And even though you might not be together at this point in time, just the fact that they're still fantasizing about you in a very sexual manner shows their attraction and desire for you. No doubt they broke your heart. We have the Three of Swords here. Whether it was a love triangle, infidelity, secrets, cheating, whatever the case might have been, it was very hurtful. Okay. And that certainly takes time to process and to heal from that. That could also explain why we have the Knight of Pentacles, where there's very slow movement. Okay. There were probably love rivals, competition, conflict. Four of Cups. So I feel the masculine might possibly be thinking that it could simply remain a fantasy, especially if they've missed the opportunity to be with you at this point. Maybe they feel like it's too late. You know, they were in player mode back then and they wanted their cake and eat it too. And now they're just struggling to figure out, you know, is this even a fixable situation with my feminine, you know? Oh my God, you guys, that noise is so annoying. It's so loud over here. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. So they desire change. They desire for things to move forward, but they're struggling a little bit with the idea of possibly fixing a situation that could have been very difficult. Okay. And Nine of Swords. So they're definitely picking up off of this anxiousness and the fear that it might just ultimately backfire on them. Let's see what else. Maybe Divine Feminine, you're already picking up off of this struggle that your masculine is going through. You know, there is the opportunity for new beginnings here. It just depends on whether or not you guys can agree to start over, because there's a chance for real happiness here. The way it's coming through, it might either give you and your person the opportunity to reconnect, or for those of you who would prefer to just go your separate ways, there's still a chance for happiness, for you to find the love that you deserve. Cycles that have completed have phased out, and this makes way for new cycles to come in, and everything can still fall into place in your love life as well as your life overall, Aries. It's just going to take some time, patience on your part in order to restore peace and harmony back into your life, you know? So maybe Sagittarius season is when it could happen for you. So November, December could be when your love life really corrects itself, or you receive some sort of sign or maybe a message from someone that you're thinking about, or they're thinking of you. There is a possibility for reconnections and healing, certainly. Okay, so let's see what else we can find out, Aries. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and grab some additional verbiage from my HEARTSPACE Oracle, taking a look further at the connection for Aries. So is it too late? Is it a missed opportunity to try again? There are many someones out there, but you're the only someone for me. You see, that was a lesson, a valuable lesson that they needed to learn. Let me just find that card. 1 second. Here it is. All right, so 7 of Cups, many choices, multiple possibilities, many someones out there, but out of all of these cups, you're the only one they want. So it's quite significant in the way that's coming through right there. And that is a lesson that they learned once you guys parted ways, more than likely. Let's grab one more. One more message, please, for Aries. You can search this world over 1 billion times and still not find anyone that could love you, want you, or pleasure you half as much as me. That could even be what it is you're wanting this person to know and understand. You know, especially if there was infidelity there and if they didn't make the right choices before. That could be what your response is to this person. Yeah, sure, there's a lot of someones out there, but your search should have been over when you connected with me. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify with tarot once again. I'll be pulling from my Yummy Tarot deck. All right, what do we have? We've got 8 of Wands. Here's our Temperance card. So there really is this need for patience, even though maybe this person wants to get things moving rather quickly. Life is slowing them down a little bit. You know, the universe is basically telling them, hold on, you can't be coming in all fast and ready to fix things when it's just not the right time for that. Let's see what else. What else, please, for Aries? Yeah, look at this, 9 of Cups. They are still wishing for you. Even though we've had Tower moments here, guys. Yeah, that's clarifying the separation between the two of you. But they still want to fix this. They still want to be with you. They're still being guided to you. They're still hoping and wishing. We see that with both of these cards. They've gone through that awakening. Look at that with the Judgment. So I am feeling a very strong message here for you, Aries, that this person will return. They want to communicate. They want to talk to you. They've come to realize that you're the only one that they want. Could be your twin flame with that 4 of Wands. So I see a reunion for some of you guys latter half of this year. 5 of Pentacles. They're not doing so good. You know, they're not doing very well without you. They've struggled through this. They definitely have struggled through it. Here it is again, 7 of Cups. They know that they made mistakes, that they made the wrong choice, and why you probably did walk away from them. Or they walked away from you in order to pursue what they thought was something way better. And now they can't stop thinking about you. They seem to be stuck in the past. They're just focused on the memories that you guys have shared. Wow. Look at this. And now we've got the Sun. This is coming through for sure from a Divine Masculine whose heart is open to loving you. Divine Feminine, I don't think they've ever stopped loving you. They've just come to new realizations that they still want to be a part of your life, that you're the only one, truly. Magician, and this is clarifying that more than likely, Divine Feminine, you cut your masculine out. because of something they did, something they said, poor choices that they've made. But our masculines here are focused on manifesting a possible reunion. So if the feminine can, if you can let your guard down a little bit to give your masculine a chance to reconnect with you, then maybe it might be worth it. And then, of course, it comes down to working together, moving on from the past. You can't go back in time and fix things. It is what it is. So if there is forgiveness there, then maybe you guys have a chance. There's a possibility. Yeah. So that's basically what life is wanting you to know. It's like, move on. There's nothing you can do about what happened in the past. So if you can somehow find forgiveness in your heart, then perhaps it's worth revisiting. And then we have the Six of Wands, victory and success. And here you are, Divine Feminine. Okay, so I do feel that your masculine is wanting to come in and really fix the situation if you will allow that. Bottom of the deck, we see the Two of Cups. So true love, and they're serious about this one. They definitely want to come in with a solid offer of commitment, finally getting you guys moving in the right direction. Okay, so that looks pretty positive the way that's coming through there, Aries. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some final messages for you. I'll be pulling from the Stay Inspired Oracle cards by Sister Moon Tarot. So this person, they can't seem to move on unless you guys are able to reconnect. It really depends on whether or not you're open to that, Aries, okay? Divine Feminine, there you are. Feminine energy, gentle, nurturing, receptive, flexible, and open. And then we have doors. Which doors will you open? Which will you close? It's all your choice. It really is, you know? And then lastly, we've got restoration. What was meant to go had to leave. What is meant to stay will always find a way to restore. So in other words, Divine Feminine, if it really is meant to be and return, it will. Life will find a way to open those doors for you. But it also works the opposite way. If something is not meant to be a part of your life forever, it gives you an out, so to speak, you know, giving you the opportunity to close that chapter of your life and move on. All right, so you've got some choices to focus on, perhaps the first half of October, or it might plant the seed for you to think about it and see how things proceed as the rest of the year unfolds. All right, guys, so I'll leave that there. I do hope that there are aspects to the messages that resonate with you and helps you out. If you are interested in your own personal private reading, that info is down below. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.